What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. If you are new to my channel, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I wanted to film a little intro because I filmed my leg workout yesterday and I worked out pretty late and I didn't have time to, or I didn't want to film an intro like in the dark. I figured I'd wait until daytime and just film a quick one. Yes, so I did a glute focused leg workout, kind of like glute and hamstring, because I didn't mean to have a lot of hamstring work, but I ended up doing a lot of hamstrings. But I also did a lot of glute focused exercises as well. So it's a glute hamstring focused workout. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I wanted to let you guys know something that happened. I got a message on my Instagram from a guy, and he was like, if you posted more, like I post a lot of workouts on my Instagram, and he was like, if you posted more like with less clothes on and, you know, get more angles from your behind, like get shots from your behind. And I was like, and first of all, blocked him immediately. Like, they're not even worth a response in my opinion. But so there's a reason I don't do that. There's a reason I don't really get up close and personal in that sense. And I try to film, first of all, I'm by myself a lot of the time, so I have to find an angle that works, that isn't super obvious, that isn't obnoxious, and doesn't get a lot of people in the background, and also gets the workout. So that's a problem in itself. I have to work really hard to do that. And like that like deters from my workout. Like, I'm worried about, you know, is it filming? Is it a good angle? Blah, blah, blah. So I do that for you guys. And not that I'm mad at you guys for his comments, but there's a reason that I don't put that type of video on YouTube and Instagram. I know a lot of girls do, and those are the girls that get the shares, the followers, the likes, the whatever. And that's fine, because honestly, the people that I do communicate with on Instagram and YouTube, I feel like I have more quality than quantity, and that's always been important to me, so that's fine. But I have a career, I have, you know, dignity, I have a boyfriend, I have family that might watch that, I have friends that are friends with me on Instagram, so I have no desire to have those people, my boss, like, I don't want any of those people to think of me that way, to see any of that. And yes, so if you have a problem with not seeing my booty on Instagram or YouTube, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. That's not the type of channel that I am. So yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments below if you try any of these exercises, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. I hope you guys like my hat. It's from Buns and Barbells. If you want a discount, I will put the discount code right here and in the description as always, but I really like this hat. And they just came out with beanies, so that's next on my list. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
What's up, guys? So let's get into this workout. I tried a lot of new things this workout, so I'm here to share them with you. So the first superset included these standing cable hamstring curls, and I went super slow with these. Like, this video, it's about to be sped up. It's not sped up right now, but I went super slow to really feel the stretch in my hamstring. And I've been working on doing more like negative movements, so on the way down, like holding the move and going down really slow. And I just used the cable attachment that I carry with me on leg days from bodybuilding.com, and I just, you know, curled up with my legs, and my knees are together. I forgot to mention that. Keep your knees close together, and that will work your hamstrings as well. Okay, and then I supersetted that with these banded side steps. And I have the band, you can't see it here, but I will show it again in a second. But I have the band around my feet instead of around my, right above my knees. I have done that before. And if you put the band around your feet, it actually works your hamstrings a little bit more than your glutes, I found, at least for me. I mean, it could be different for anyone else, but when I put the band around my above my knees, I feel it a lot in my glutes, and I definitely felt it in my glutes here too, don't get me wrong, but I also felt it a lot more in my hamstrings than I normally do when I put it right above my knees. So I liked doing them this way. I liked the change, but try to switch it up with the side steps and then you will feel it in different spots. I then moved on to this superset, which killed me. I did step ups on the Smith machine, and this absolutely killed me, guys. And I started out a little awkward. I didn't really bring my knee up yet, but you'll see in a little bit that I actually bring my knee up and I kind of do like a knee lift with these, and it killed, and I loved these. I can't wait to add them in. And I actually didn't do a lot of weight here. I only went up to like 20 pounds on my last set. I usually film like my second or third set, so that's why you guys always see me like dying in every single video. But I did start doing the knee up, you'll see, and these are really difficult. Like, you'll see me struggle, and sometimes it's actually hard for me to do it without tapping my foot on the bench, but I actually got pretty good at them after I did them a couple times. But these absolutely killed me, so grab a bench, grab a Smith machine, and do these. Okay, and with that I supersetted these with plated side leg lifts. So I just grabbed a plate, put it on the side of my leg, and lifted to the side. This works your glutes very well. Just you have to practice mind to muscle connection with these, and just think about your glutes as you do the movement and you will feel it so much more. It's all about mind to muscle connection. I always preach that with like every single workout that I put up. I also moved on to this superset, and I started with some isolated hip thrusts, and these were amazing. I will also be adding these into my routine. I typically do hip thrusts like just legs together, but sometimes I'll add in isolated ones, and I did these on top of a dumbbell, as you can see, and this was horrible for my glutes in a good way. But and I added the knee to the chest, like I brought my knee into my chest for an added like ab type of movement. You don't need to add the knee, like pull in, I don't know what to call that. And you can also leave the dumbbell out, but that's great for just some added elevation. And I never let my foot touch the ground, the opposite foot. And I just sometimes tap my butt down. I don't know if I go all the way down ever, but I usually just tap it if I do. But these were amazing. I love these, and I felt the burn so good. And then I supersetted those with some curtsy lunges, and I actually did a pulse. These always kill me. It's almost like a cardio routine, but as you can see, with every rep I pulse it. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and I counted each, like I did 10 to 12 on each side. So like one rep is doing both legs. Sorry, it's hard to explain some of these sometimes, but you do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There you go. That's kind of how I count in my head. So I do 10 to 12 of those. And like I said, these are almost like a cardio movement because you're doing so much work. And curtsy lunges are great for your glutes. And this is just another angle of those hip thrusts. I wanted to make sure that you guys knew what I was doing, and I wanted to try some different angles. I don't like to get too like up close and personal with my bottom. I know that that's kind of how a lot of girls get their views and their subscribers and stuff and all of that, but I don't really want you guys up and close to my bottom. But yes, this is just another angle for you guys so you can kind of see how they work. But trust me, you guys have to try these, and you want to use a heavy dumbbell for these, by the way, so that your foot is supported. You don't want to use like a 15-pound dumbbell. And then I moved on to these Froggy style leg presses. I was really interested in these. I saw them on Instagram and I was like, I'm going to try these because they're supposed to work your glutes a little bit more with the toes pointed out and the heels together. And I would say that they were okay. I probably wouldn't rush to add them into your glute routine, but they were definitely a glute burner and they did feel really good, and they worked my hamstrings a lot. And it's just a way to switch up your leg press routine, so definitely try them, but I wouldn't rush. They're not like crazy amazing or anything like that, but they were definitely cool and a new addition to my leg routines. And then I moved on to this superset. So I tried these new cable donkey kicks I've never tried before. And basically you're doing a donkey kick, but your foot is attached to the cable, and it's a little awkward to get into at first, but I definitely felt comfortable after a while. So you're just gonna kick up with your heel like you would for a donkey kick, but you're gonna feel the weight because it's attached to the cable. And I really only did like 5 pounds. I think I made it up to 10, did I? I can't really tell. But yes, I did go light with these. You don't want to go too heavy because you're going to hurt yourself unless you get pretty advanced with these. I guess you could. But for me, just starting out, I wanted to keep it light and focus on the mind to muscle connection of my glutes and just make sure that they were working. So you really want to squeeze and feel it as you come up. So really think of your glutes as you squeeze. And like I said, they're a little awkward to get into, but just kind of like fall forward and just kick your leg up. It's great if you have these attachments for the cable. I carry mine with me at all times, and I'm always terrified to leave it behind because I don't want anyone stealing it because they're amazing. But I just got mine on bodybuilding.com. You can get on Amazon or whatever. Okay, and then I supersetted those with these isolated single leg deadlifts on the cable. I like doing them on the cable because you're more balanced. So I have terrible balance, so if I do these with a dumbbell, it's extremely difficult. Not because of my legs, but more so just because of my balance. So I like to do them here, and I just grab that little like handle attachment, and you want to make sure that your knee never goes past your toes and your stance is correct. And these are difficult. Like I always show you guys when I fail, and I try to be real with you guys, and I can't always just keep my leg off the ground. Like sometimes I have to tap my foot to the ground when I do these. I can't just elevate my leg the whole time. Like they're difficult. But you really feel these in your glutes. As you can see, I'm definitely off balance. This was like my third or fourth set, I can't remember, but these were definitely difficult. And here I'm just showing you yet again another angle of these donkey kicks, just so you can kind of see like how I get into them and how they work. So you really want to push straight up with that heel and really squeeze the bottom. And I swear you will love these. Sometimes they're kind of awkward, but once you get into the rhythm, they're really good, and I definitely felt the burn. So please give them a shot and let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Comment, comment, comment. Okay, and then this is yet again the ISO deadlifts, the single leg deadlifts. I can't talk today. But as you can see, I got a little bit better at it here. I didn't need to tap my foot down, but you really, it's all up to you guys. If you need to tap your foot down each time you come up from the rep, feel free. It's not a big deal. This is just kind of a more advanced way to do it. As you can see, there you go. I had to tap my foot down. It's not that easy for me, but you definitely feel these in the glutes. These are great to do on a glute isolation day. And you can go a little heavy on these. I went pretty light for me just because I was burnt out by the end of this workout, and this is definitely toward the end. I did a lot of supersets, so I was burnt out completely. Here I tried something new again as well. I did laying bench or laying hamstring like pulses. I put the band right around my thighs, right above my knees, and I just put my heels together and kept my toes pointed out and just pulsed my knees outward. And as I came up, sometimes I would pulse it upward as well. It's a little awkward to do at first, but you just want to pulse your knees outward, and you will feel this in the sides of your glutes, your hamstrings, all of it. It's crazy good. And then I supersetted those with bench jumps. So for these, I was so tired, so I couldn't even do these like quickly. I did them like one at a time. And as you can see, I failed, like I said before. But I hold on to the bench and hop to either side. And if you do these at the end of a workout, you will be hurting, trust me. These were so difficult to complete. And then I did some split squat jumps. So instead of doing a regular split squat, I kind of hop it. And as you can see, I don't get much air, but you don't really need to get a lot of air with these. You just need to do little hops, and you will feel these burn, I swear. And I don't know what I was going to say, but these are a staple for me toward the end of my workout, just to get some cardio going, get my heart rate up, getting ready for cardio, and just to burn out the legs completely. I loved them, and I was in pain. As you can see, I'm always holding on to my bum because it hurts so bad. And then I actually supersetted those with some diagonal lunges that I didn't get to film, but basically instead of lunging straight forward, you lunge out to the side and like forward to the side. And then I ended with 15 minutes of HIIT on the stairs, and I did some sprints on the stairs. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this glute workout, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will see you guys later. Bye.